So what have been some of your biggest challenges and what have been some of your biggest learnings along the way? Maybe the top 2 or 3 that you could share with us.
So definitely, we mentioned one of them. The MVP situation was definitely a huge challenge in the beginning, as we mentioned, and a big learning. So and now we've changed the way the team operates, and whenever we are going to build something new, we first have a very good business case for it, and then we build an MVP even within. Like now, we build MVPs within the product, obviously.
Yep.
So that's one big one. Another big challenge is attracting great talent and retaining it. So at the size we're in and at the market that that's as hard as the one we're in. So we've been, and my co-founder is amazing at this, and also the leaders in the team. So we're in a region where there is a lot of technology talent, but it's not as broadly aware. And I mean, knowledge is now disseminated much better than it used to when we started, but our engineers are very, very strong, but very, very deep in what they do, not very broad in what they do. So we did have a problem getting the team up to speed, because we are in a region of the world that doesn't have the agility and the sophistication that you find in San Francisco, obviously, or Tel Aviv or London. So we had to get the team up to speed because that's where we're competing with. So getting the team like aware and doing courses and like interacting with people and getting friends and relationships in places where there's knowledge share, and like attending events, but also leaving those events with knowledge. So to summarize, one of the biggest challenge was recruiting a team that's good enough, but also training it to be extroverted and understanding the intricacies that take place in our target market, which is the US. So that's a huge learning for us, and the retention is really, really interesting. How we managed to retain in an environment where everyone is being poached, and most of our people have been with us since the beginning or have not left since they joined. Another big one has been definitely, and I think it's still on, to be honest with you, Jeff, it's been the go-to-market. I think understanding marketing, which is, and that's why we read people like you as well, understanding go-to-market and marketing while it changes so fast. And and it's interesting because the way technology, I don't know, I'm going to be naive here, but the way that technology accelerates marketing is also very dangerous, that you start seeing like CPAs and numbers and like an engineer, whereas the basic marketing principles still apply. So a lot of times we're driven into the numbers and the AI that drives them, forgetting like how important brand awareness or the creative or the creative, I mean, of the ad and like the basics of marketing are. Like going back to the basics. Okay, so who's the audience? What message will resonate? What will they see after? So a lot of times I need my marketing team to step back to basic marketing principles before we dive into the new technology marketing. So I think this is an area we're still learning how to tackle, because the new performance teams are they're talking numbers and stuff like that, and then we might be missing the whole point of what we're showing.